Assalamu alaikum students, this is Muhammad Ismail, your business teacher. I welcome you at the cyber interface. Today we are going to discuss or revise your mock 1 paper which was conducted during December 2019. Actually, the purpose of this revision is the recent documents which you received from your school so that you can decide and infer us how we will proceed further. So this revision will not only help you to improve your concepts, but at the same time will equip you with the necessary skills required to attempt paper 3 at your A2. Let's proceed. You're familiar that in this paper there was a case study in case of Tenor's dilemma. It started with farms' incomes are falling, so it means it is almost addressing the first unit of your syllabus, business environment. Then there were two options discussed, that whether Tenero should contract to supply country Y, which is a food importer. Different things were discussed. Then option B was whether Tenero should totally shift to another business, which is building a safari lodge and to attract tourists. Then there were other factors for Tenero to consider, which were highlighted by Abby, Tenero's daughter. She put forward different ideas, and while reading it, you will come to know what she put forward. And then it was taking the decision. It means Tenero was to take a decision, and decision among the options which were put up by Abby, who is management graduate, rather a student. It means she did have some knowledge on the basis of what she recommended her father, or to some extent suggested her father, that how he should move forward, particularly by delegating. Then there was some financial information given in the form of Appendix A, financial data from the food importer and Tenro's friend, like option A if they supply vegetables, and option B for Safari Lodge. In this, it is asked that the forecast annual average rate of return, mean ARR, we need to calculate, and then net present value at the rate of 10% discount we are supposed to calculate in this one. Then Appendix B was based on economic forecast. She's saying that country X unemployment rate from 2008 till 2010 means 7, 8, and 9%, which was escalating. Then country X interest rate, which is also escalating, mean tight monetary policy. The GDP growth per year decelerating, and it decelerated almost by 50% in 2009 and another 50% in 2010. Then the annual appreciation of country X exchange rate as compared to country Y, it is appreciating, so it means 3%, 5%, and then depreciated sharply to 2%. Then in Appendix C, it was given that you are to construct a network diagram. Different activities from A through I were given. Definitely you drew it. We will redraw again. Here comes the questions. The first question is, analyze the benefits to Tenero of producing cash flow forecast. Now this question is for 8 marks. Now 8 marks mean that here as an examinee you are expected to demonstrate your knowledge and understanding. then explanation, which will be followed by your analysis. So this is how we are going to produce the answer. Cash flow forecast sets out plans of business, future receipts and payments. In this situation, it will allow Tenro to estimate inflows and outflows from option A and B. Now, this is the definition part of the question. Next part is going to describe, so it means you are going to write another paragraph which will be for explanation. And this is how we will start. Both options have cash flow problems. That is, for option A, Tenro will face harvesting vegetables at certain times of year, while option B is prone to seasonal tourist demand. These problems will cause fluctuations in and outflows of cash during a financial year. Now, this paragraph is exposing or reflecting your ability to explain. Third paragraph is going to give the analysis. Cash flow planning helps to avoid dangers of illiquidity. It means the preparation of a business. It is included in business plan to convince or seek advocacy for loans from financial institutions. So this is your analysis. I mean, there can be benefit, there can be a disadvantage, etc., etc. So this is question number 1 for 8 marks, and you can easily earn reasonably good marks in it. Question number 2, analyze the importance. Now, in question number 2, there are 2 parts. Part A is for 8 marks. So again, we will follow the same 3 steps: knowledge and understanding, followed by explanation, which will be followed by analysis. So 2A, analyze the importance to Tenro of human resources planning if option A is chosen. Now, what was option A? It means they are going to go for farming. This is how we will start. Human resource planning is identifying current and future human resource needs. It will serve as a link between human resource management and overall strategic plan for Tenro. So we gave definition. This is the, or we have given the knowledge and understanding what human resource planning is. Now we are going to talk about the explanation side. Tenro needs additional staff, not all year around, particularly with some special skills. Tenro might need to offer flexible contracts to avoid costs during months of no work. This advanced planning will help to estimate wages while looking at unemployment trends in the home country. So now here you brought in the macroeconomic effects. It means you're able to explain while considering the macroeconomic significance of this planning. Then is the analysis side. The human resource planning failure will potentially lead to inadequate staffing, and crops will be left unharvested, unwashed, that is an ultimate quality damage. So if not recruited in time, workers wouldn't be trained. Eventually poor harvest, and higher costs, better to offer 0 hour contracts or reservation contracts. This is your analysis. It means what are the pros and cons if he is not going to follow human resource planning. Question number 2, B part. Do you agree with Abby that Tenro will need to delegate? So here the emphasis is on your agreement. On what? Delegation. If more staff are employed. Give reasons for your answer, explaining the possible advantages and disadvantages to Tenro. Okay, now it is for 12 marks, so it means here we need to reflect 4 aspects of the question, that is knowledge and understanding, followed by explanation, followed by analysis, followed by evaluation. Let's start. Delegation is about entrusting. Entrusting is with EN. Entrusting means investing trust. Entrusting others, particularly those in one's immediate supervision or juniors. Full stop. There's no doubt that Tenro needs to employ more people. This has shown your understanding and knowledge. Now, explanation. Abby, being a management student, has a point as both options need more staff, which might increase span of control. That is, trusting Abby and her two brothers with participative decision making will allow Tenro to do some more productive tasks in the line of his skills, that is, strategic decisions of quality and customer services under option A and option B. Now, this was your explanation. Third aspect of the answer, which is based on analysis. This is how we will start. It will allow Tenro to have more time, motivate staff to channelize their potentials, timely decision making, along with satisfying Maslow's higher needs and Herzberg's motivation factors. The outcome will be that employees will feel encouraged to work hard. In a way, these are what? The advantages. Now, the disadvantages. We will start like this. But delegation requires trust, and it seems Tenero is not willing to do so. The leadership style doesn't suit. The recruitees need to be trained to work in such an environment put up by Tenero's daughter Abby. These were disadvantages. Now, lastly, evaluation. In a nutshell, it all depends upon Tenero whether he can or he can't. If he does, it will benefit as he will be strategically heading quality for option A and customer care for option B. Full stop. Students, these were the first 2 questions. In the next lesson, I will address question number 3 and question number 4. So until next time, you should look at your already produced answers in the line of these guidelines and try to improve further. Until next class, goodbye. Have a nice day.